I grew up in Roma, right in the middle of where lots of Queensland's coal seam gas is found. Friends of mine still live there. So I wasn't surprised that my name came up when Australia Pacific LNG wanted help explaining how they're developing natural gas from Queensland's coal seams. I agreed, but on one condition. We head back to where it's all happening so I could find out what's going on for myself. I talked to some locals about how coal seam gas has impacted their lives and learned about the benefits that the industry is bringing to Queensland. Follow my journey and find out for yourself. I mean, CSG's changed a lot of these towns. So much activity here. It's a massive industry and so many opportunities, and yeah, it's a game changer for so many people. Cabbage?
How you been, mate?
Good, mate. I remember obviously playing footy with you, but it's all worked out pretty good for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has now.
But there has been a lot of jobs created from the gas industry.
Well, when we first started, I had one machine and my brother Tim. Yeah. And that was it. That was back in '98. But when the gas started, we'll slowly multiplied up to about 40, 45 staff now.
You're looking for more?
And more, yeah, definitely.
You see someone like Cabbage, and he's a prime example, and I think there are opportunities there, and that people are willing to take those opportunities, and they can set themselves up for life. It's important that if this is going to be successful, that the gas companies and the locals can coexist together and work together, because I think it's obviously an industry that's here to stay.
Right now, today, we're planning on producing our first liquefied natural gas in 2015. And from that point, we have 20-year sales contracts to China and Japan. Japan, it's very much about options other than nuclear. We've seen what's happened out of Fukushima and the pressures in Japan for clean sources of energy. And China comes at it from, needing an enormously growing energy base. Their source is normally brown coal, so clean energy becomes just such an important part of China's future. For Queensland, we're actually sitting on an enormous resource, far in excess of what we'd ever end up using. Today, APLNG provides about 40% of Queensland's gas, and we'll continue to do that through the whole life of the project. We're certainly here for at least the next 20 years, potentially the next 40 to 50 years. For Roma, the oil and gas industry has been part of Roma since the early 1900s, so maybe we'll stretch a 100-year partnership with the community to 150 years, if not more.
This journey has been a great education for me about the industry, and I go home feeling a lot more confident about what it's doing. The professionalism has really impressed me right from the bottom up. Everyone has a great attitude, and the experts that we spoke to on this journey, and they're the best in their field, and they're looking to improve continually. They're looking for better answers. This Australia Pacific LNG project, they're looking to put back into these communities. And I'm really confident now of, that it's a much cleaner alternative than some other energy sources. And at the end of the day, in my opinion, I guess it's an energy source that we need. And there's no reason why this can't be a positive for everyone involved.